Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Okay, on today's episode, I am going to be experimenting, because I really haven't researched this other than have seen videos, not even watched them, but seen that there are videos about using wood glue to clean dirty records. So we're going to be experimenting with this together and just seeing what happens. I really don't know. I don't know how long you're supposed to leave it on. I don't know how thick it's supposed to be. I really don't know anything, but I thought it'd be interesting to try. So I dug through my collection and found two of the dirtiest records I could find. They both happen to be old Broadway ones. This one, look at the cover. I mean, even the cover is filthy. And this one doesn't look so bad from the outside, but check out this record. Just absolutely disgusting. Especially that. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is not a pretty record. So, I'm just going to take some regular wood glue and start putting it on. I think I should probably go in a spiral. This feels so weird and wrong to be doing this, but somewhat satisfying. Obviously, you're not going to try this out on records that mean a whole lot to you. These are, one of these was in the basement. The other one was a free bin find. So I'm going to put this on pretty thick. I think if it's too thin, it's just going to smear, and it would be hard to get off. And I don't want it over the edge because I don't want it sticking to the paper either. And I don't want it on the label either. I don't think that would do any good. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get my finger into it now and kind of smear it around. Now the big thing is I don't know how long to leave this on. So I don't want it perfectly dried, because if you leave it like overnight where it like fully cures, then you're going to have a problem where it turns into plastic. And if that happens, it's probably going to fuse completely to the record, which would be a bad thing, I'm thinking. So my thought is maybe a few hours. I really don't know. I mean, we'll kind of play it by ear, and I will, check back in, and then we'll film me pulling this off. See if I did it too soon or waited too long. I don't know. Wood glue is pretty much the same as Elmer's glue. There's not a whole lot of difference. And we're going to do the other record with a different kind of glue here. So I'm just going to kind of fill in where it's thin here. Now that I've pretty much got it spread out. But I want a good thick layer of glue here. And obviously this gets down into the grooves and allows you to stick to all of that grime and gunk that we had in there. So we'll see. That looks pretty thick. Okay, I think that is good. All right, there is, that may look terrifying to you. I don't know. It's kind of weird, I have to say. I don't know if we'll bring this record back or not. Either it'll be clean or it'll be destroyed. I don't know. So we're going to set this one aside for now. We'll let that dry. Obviously, this is going to take at least a few hours probably, so I'll stop the camera down and we'll start it back up. But in the meantime, I also wanted to try another kind of glue. So this is this record. This one's even more filthy. It's got mold on it. I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting. So with this one, I'm going to try a different kind of glue. This is Elmer's clear glue. This stuff was popular a couple months ago when kids were making slime, and you could see this stuff everywhere. Well, we have one left over, and why not try to use it to clean a record? I mean, this one is equally filthy, if not more filthy. I mean, there's just dust and grime and gunk all over it and whatnot. So I am going to do the same thing we did to the other record. And this one comes out a lot. You know what? I'm just going to take the cap off. This one comes out a lot slower. So let's put a good... It feels really weird to do. Okay, that's pretty much the whole bottle. I don't know if this stuff dries clear or if it dries white, like regular Elmer's glue, or not, or what. So I'm just spreading it around here. Putting glue in records seems like a bad idea, but there's a lot of videos online about people doing it, and thought I'd make an interesting video, so try to get it close to the edge there. Oops, I went a little over there. I don't want it sticking to the paper. That's why I'm trying to avoid the edge. This one has mold and all kinds of gunk, which obviously you don't want mold in your house anywhere. So if we have to throw this record away, that's okay. All right, I think we got it pretty well covered there. I think. Okay, guys. I will let this dry for a period of time. I don't know how long I should. And we'll start it back up again and try to peel it off and see if it works to get that gunk out of the grooves there and see what happens. All right, guys, I will see you in a little bit. Okay, everybody, welcome back. So I filmed that first part 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It's now 9 a.m. the following day. I have to admit we had a little bit of fun poking it as we went along here, but they look like they've dried. You know, I was thinking it would only need a couple of hours, but a couple of hours later it was still completely wet, and 6 hours later it was still goopy. So left it overnight. Hopefully didn't leave it too long. The glue did eke off the edge there and stick to the paper, so, and it's actually still a little bit damp. But all right, I have no idea if this is gonna work. This is like dried almost clear. It's kind of weird, and you can see where it's darker here. I think this is still damp over here, but what the heck, we're gonna give it a shot. So hopefully this cleans the... Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Okay, if I can actually get it all up. Wow, holy cow, it looks brand new. That is amazing. Look at that, guys. That thing was filthy. It is like pristine. Wow, that is cool. If I get all the glue off, almost all that off. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'm impressed. That really, really does work. It's got a complete shininess to it. It's, you know, there's a little bit of glue I got to get off there still, but it's really, I mean, look, here's before, because we didn't clean that side, compared to this side. It really, really, really worked. That's amazing. And then here's the vacuform glue layer that came off. That's really cool. Very, very impressive. Now let's try the, that was the wood glue. And then we also used the clear Elmer's glue on this record, which was dirty as well. So this one's really stuck to the paper. Okay, yeah, this one really stuck to the paper. I got a mess to clean up here. I'm actually kind of glad that it went over the edge a little bit, because it gives me something, okay, that's wet, something to grab onto. I'm just making a huge mess. Oh, that's completely wet, wow. All right. Hold on a second, I gotta dry my hands. I can't even, okay, I'm glued. Let's see, let's find an edge right there. And see if we can pull that off. That's cool. Look at that. You can see like the record grooves in the glue. That's cool. Wow. It's like a sheet of plastic. Look at that. That is really, really cool. And the record is definitely cleaner. I would say not quite as clean as the wood glue, but definitely cleaned it. Compared to where we started from, that's what it looked like to begin with on the other side there. Definitely made an improvement. So, all right, guys, I'm going to say this is really a good way to clean your records. Highly recommend, especially the wood glue. It seems like it's a little bit thicker, and but man, look how well that cleaned. That is truly a good way to clean your records, guys, the wood glue there. And according to my experience, I left it on for, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hours or so. And still there was a tad bit of dampness here and there, but overall it was pretty dry. So now you know. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Give it a shot. Probably try it on your not favorite records to begin with. Once you get the hang of it, you can go from there. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, happy record hunting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.